What's up, gang? Richie here. I'm going to continue just doing some of these videos about the vinyl I own, some box sets. This one in particular, this is not an unboxing. I've had this for 8 years, possibly. I don't even know. I mean, this is what it is. It is the Super Deluxe reissue of 2112 by Rush. So came out in '76. It was 40 years later, so 2016. Very possible. So that's how long I've had this, which is crazy to think about. I've had it this long. But look, it gets dinged up here and there. So it's not an unboxing. I just figured I would show you what's inside. So if you got the opportunity to get it, it's on. I know a lot of people say, hey, I'll get something when it's on sale. If you got the opportunity, you know what's in here at least. So I'll, a little dusty too, I guess. I got to clean this off. But kind of shows you that's how thick it is. The front cover, okay. The back, nothing at all, just the design. And I'll go through it with you real quick here. Not real quick, but as quickly as I can. It's actually got a nice interior too. It's got some felt on the inside. Here is the actual vinyl. All right, I believe there are 3 of them in here, but we'll come back to this. We'll kind of end with this. All right, I'll show you what's in the box first. So when you open it, again, depending on the order, how they have it stacked in there, you've got a couple of again, these are about 12 by 12, whatever it is, vinyl would be. Picture of the Massey Hall ticket, Starman right there. Okay, and they're actually like sketches, like pencil sketches. Well, that one's a pencil sketch anyway. So you've got these. Let's put these out of the way here. This here, nothing more than just kind of walking you what's actually in there as far as the music itself. There are CDs in here as well, so I'll show you that. But you've got, as far as the vinyl goes, side 1, side 2, side 3, side 4. There is a side 5. And we'll take a look. I think side number 6, I think, is just some type of hologram that you can spin it on there. I could be wrong. We're gonna check it out because I don't remember offhand. Disc 1 is the original album, basically. Disc 2 are some cool things. I'm gonna get my glasses. One is actually I think if I remember, there was a radio advert in here. Yeah, a '76 radio ad. You've got some live takes here from Massey Hall, and some other bands doing different things like Overture, Passage to Bangkok, Twilight Zone, Tears, Something for Nothing, all done by other artists. So if you want to check it out, you can find out who those are. I don't want to bore you or tell you one way or the other, but interesting when you see some of these names on it. So check it out. So that's on here. I believe there's a DVD as well. Is that possible? I don't remember DVD. Interesting. Take a look. Headshots, again, same shape as as an album cover. So you've got those. Let's see. There's writing on the back of these too. Didn't realize that either. Kind of cool. I'm going through this. I didn't realize all this. Obviously, Alex, and on the back are lyrics. Are they lyrics? Yeah, it's part of it's lyrics, and it's also part of the narration piece of it that you would find in the tour book. You got Ged. Okay. On the back, again, just some liner notes, some stuff about the tunes that are on there. The Professor, you got Neil. Again, same thing on the back. Some lyrics, some info about the tracks that are on there that they cut. This, these are some liner notes I think that Neil wrote for this release. So there's a lot of info in here if you want to check that out. I don't think these had come out before, but I believe these were the liner notes for this release. So I could be wrong. Check out my glasses. See what we got here. I'll tell you in a second. Yeah, as soon as you read the first paragraph, you could tell it's more current. So you've got that. This here is just kind of just an advert for the website on the back. I mean, was there actually a program for the Massey Hall shows? Those 3 or 4 shows in '76? If there was, I guess that's what it looked like. This is a replica of it. So, like going to a Broadway show, I guess. You've got a brochure. Could be wrong though. Maybe this was made just for this. So if you know, I'm curious. I was not aware of that. This is the bottom now of the the box itself. These are the discs in here, and these are pins. If you remember the days like jean jackets, you put these pins maybe on your jean jacket. So you got, and these are the same photos I think you saw on the larger prints, here. So you've got those. Pretty cool, something different, right? All right, let's take a look at this disc now, because I don't remember there being a DVD in here. There might be, though. And if it's the one I think it is, it's going to be from the Capitol Theater in Passaic, New Jersey, which was a big theater back in the day until it was torn down, I think, in early 90s. I grew up in Clifton, literally the next town over from Passaic. So let's see what we got in here. Yeah, DVD, disc 3. Capitol Theater, 76, Bastille Day Anthem, Lakeside Park, 2112, Fly By Night, in the Mood. I'm pretty sure that was done on the closed circuit cameras in there. A lot of that, theaters, I guess, back then had that closed circuit TV thing going. So I think that was one of them in there. And if we look at it, all 3 discs right there, very similar looking, but cool. You've got some liner notes in here in the actual, the 40th edition liner notes. Same picture on the back. So you get a lot out of this, I guess, is what I'm trying to say, if you got the opportunity to get it. Hopefully, let me try not to destroy it. I probably already destroyed it. So keep that here. And we'll go back and take a look at the vinyl now, because I want to see what that last side 6 looks like. But here's the vinyl. Okay. You got the jacket fold here. I will take these out little by little. Again, try not to make a mess here. It's what I've been known to do at times. Side 1 and side 2 are right here. And again, it's in this plastic covering. I'm not a fan of this, to be honest with you, because when you put it back into the jacket, you can see it gets crinkled in there. So it's just more annoying than anything for me personally, but that's just me. And then you've got the other 2 on this side right here. I'm trying to just check something out here. Let's see what we got. Again, the same. Trying to find where this. Oh, here it goes. Yeah, so you've got this here. I could have sworn, I could be wrong. Maybe not. This is side 6, I guess. And all it has is it's just an etching for the most part. There is something somewhere, I don't know where it is. I don't think this is it, though. Where when you would play it, inside the center here, there was a hologram. And I'm 99% sure it was a Rush-related thing, and now I can't figure out what it was. So now I got to go back and take a look at this and see if it's one of these other albums, maybe. I don't know. Very possibly could be. But as we're going through this kind of gives you an idea of what it looks like on the inside. I'm really curious where I thought I saw that from. And you can see the different colors of the sides of it. And I know I'm not holding this properly, but it's just, I do the best I can with these things. They still play very well. So that's all of it right there. Now I'm curious what I saw those holograms on. Anyway, the 40th Anniversary Super Deluxe remaster set, box set, whatever you want to call it, of 2112. If it's something you've been eyeing, it might be worth checking out, these days, see if you can find it. Even if you find it used, could be worth it. Your call. But thanks for hanging around. This is nothing more than me just kind of showing you what was in the box and going from there. So maybe I got some more coming. We'll see. Later.